I'm pretty certain that Husker got trouble for playing Katy Perry.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Well, welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Week 2 as the Tigers look to bounce back from a 34-18 loss against Northfield. First home game of the season. Field looks great, Sim.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
The maintenance crew really got out there and worked it over. Oh, yeah, it's turf. It looks great every day. But it does look great. It's literally one of the best-looking fields in the area. It looks great on the camera, and we certainly appreciate having the fine facilities here at Bluffton High School. So the Tigers, featuring Dwayne Eskridge, will try to notch win number 1. They will face the 0-1 Manchester Squires. Tigers will be wearing their dark jerseys here on the home field, as the Squires will be wearing the white jerseys. And alongside me, Sim Kipfer. This is kind of like your debut here on the Voice Sports Network.
It is my debut tonight.
So any emails go directly to sim.kipfer@gmail.com. Now I'm just...
Well, it's a good thing that's kidding. Not my email address. So.
Well, it's a nice night for football, about 80 degrees. By the time we got here, should drop down into the 60s before the night is out. And the nice thing about tonight is the sun is not shining directly into our eyes, as this field just needs to be rotated around about 180 degrees to make it perfect.
Yes, the homestands would be so much better if they would be on the west side
of the field. Exactly. So we're going to take a quick time out, thank a few sponsors, and come right back. We'll have your kickoff in a few minutes, and we'll bring you the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Be right back.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Let's give you the starting lineups. As always, starting lineups brought to you by First Bank of Bern, rated #1 best performing bank in Indiana. First Bank of Bern for the Bluffton Tigers. Offensively, here's what the Tigers will look like tonight. At a wide receiver spot, number 81, Marcus Morgan, a senior at the slot. Number 19, Garrett Walborn, a senior. Running backs will be number 8, Trey Hohola, a senior. Number 32, Brandon Lockwood, a senior. Wide out, number 85, Nick Huffer. Quarterback tonight will be number 14, Tim Davis. Across the line, left tackle will be number 56, Zach Cummins. Left guard, number 77, Sean McAvoy. Center will be number 78, Dakota Flowers. Right guard, number 71, Trey Nussbaumer. And the right tackle, number 75, Jacob Eubank. Defensively for the Tigers, the ends will be number 78, Dakota Flowers, and number 59, Andre Hughes, a freshman. Tackle will be number 52, Miguel Arriaga. And the nose will be number 77, Sean McAvoy. Linebackers on the outside will be Colton Moore, a sophomore, and number 88, Blake Kaiser, a freshman. Inside linebackers, number 55, Matt Hilton, and number 11, DeCorian Eskridge. Corners, number 8, Trey Hohola, and number 32, Brandon Lockwood. Free safety, number 32, Adam Bumgardner. Last week, well, let me quickly give you the Manchester Squires offense. Across the line, it'll be Quentin Moore, Tyler McNall, Nate Ozenbaugh, Lucas Williams, and Zeke Shockholm. Wideouts will be Keelan Norwood and Remington Trick. Halfbacks will be Kane Gable and Hayes Sturtzman. And the fullback will be Josh Shepard. Behind center will be number 20, Bailey Ness. Those are your Squire offensive starters. Good to see Matt Hilton in the starting lineup. Matt went out mid-game last week and had to be carried off. And, boy, every time, Sim, you see someone literally be carried off the field, you start to worry about ACL tears and, pretty significant knee injuries. But Matt's back in the starting lineup, and that's good to see.
Yes, that's very good because you do worry about that a lot when someone gets carried off.
And Matt is probably the heart of that Bluffton defense right now. So losing him would be huge. Tigers fell last week 34-18 to Northfield. Tigers put up 194 yards of offense, 108 on the ground, 86 in the air. Dwayne Eskridge led the way. He was 17 carries for 116 yards, which on the surface doesn't look to be, all that bad. But, last year we're used to Dwayne averaging 8, 9, 10 yards a carry. And so $1.16 right now probably feels pretty small for Dwayne.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to take a little getting used to there. But hopefully he can bounce back and have a good game tonight. So
absolutely. Brandon Lockwood got 8 carries for 13 yards. Trey Hohola, 2 touches for 10. And Tim Davis, this will give you some indication the kind of night Tim had, 9 carries minus 31 yards. But Tim was 8 for 15 in the air for 86 yards passing. Tigers led this game briefly. They were up 20-14 at one point in time. Or 18. Wait a minute, let me get this right. 18-21, I think. And the Achilles heel again. Extra points. We just can't manage to put an extra point either through the uprights or across the end zone.
That has been a struggle for many years with Bluffton football.
And you got to wonder, Sim, offensively, how much that takes a toll on your offense when you drive, you put the ball in the end zone, but your special teams just can't give you that extra point. And your opposing team comes back, picks up a touchdown, converts the extra point, and 3 touchdowns later, you're down by a field goal.
Yeah, it's pretty deflating for the kids out there playing when that happens.
And the bad thing is, as soon as you miss the first, it almost forces you to go for 2, pretty much for the rest of the game. So we should get ready for the opening toss. This is the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show. Billy Ann Supper Pub in downtown Bluffton. If you don't know where they are, look for the big yellow banner on the side of the building with Tim Steffen's face on it. And once you see that, you found the Billy Ann Supper Pub. We want to thank them for being our pregame sponsor. And we should get the opening toss here shortly. And while we do, let's take a quick timeout and thank a couple sponsors.
Spaghetti. I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Coin toss is done, and the Tigers will have the football first. Bluffton Tigers taking on the Manchester Squires here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call for you tonight.
All right, welcome. It's time.
Other games going on across the Voice Sports Network today. Norwell is down at Heritage. So the Knights taking on the Patriots of Heritage. Leo taking on Angola. Southern Wells has made the trip all the way up to Fremont, Indiana. Take on the Fremont Eagles. And the Woodland Warriors tonight taking on Prairie Heights. So those are the games. Encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you get automatically entered into our free movie ticket giveaway. So, hey, can't go wrong with that. Free movie ticket.
Free movie passes.
And that is down. We got passes two places. Down at Huntington Goodrich and up at the Cinema Center in Fort Wayne. So just got to subscribe to our YouTube channel and you're automatically entered. And we'll have random draws throughout the football season to give away some football tickets.
Last year these two teams faced each other, and it was a close meeting, 28-21.
So Tigers will receive, and
Squires hope to come in here and reverse the
looks like Trey Hohola is deep.
Like Trey is deep.
You join us here for the Crossroads Bank Tape Delay broadcast here on 105.9, and we're about set here to bring you the action. Manchester wins the coin toss.
The kicker is Bailey Ness.
Bluffton Tigers offensively here to start the game, and as we saw last week, if I give any advice to Manchester,
and right now Eskridge not officially in the starting lineup, and he's not back receiving the kick, so be interesting to see how that plays out. Hohola will field it at the 14, 15, tries to cut inside, and is be dropped by a trio of Squires. And maybe gets to about the 16, 17-yard line. Will be 1st and 10. Bluffton Tigers.
Trey Hohola will be the return man, and we saw him have a good game last week. Came in a lot of action in the second half. So, Tim Davis.
Dwayne's still on the sideline, so he will not start the opening squad.
All last week. We'll start there again. The QB here for the Bluffton Tigers.
Davis with two backs behind him. Twins on the far side, single receiver on the near side. Handoff inside to Hohola, and he may get to the 20.
Say met by the offensive line or defensive line.
So give him a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9, and that is a generous yard right now. Just underway here in the first quarter. First offensive set of the night. 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers. Same formation, twins on the far side, single receiver on the near side. Davis will hand off to Hohola again, and Hohola will put his head down and fight his way forward to about the 22. That's going to set up 3rd down and a long 6.
Manchester, one of those
So now they go Twins either side.
Here from the 23-yard line. As they bring
Lockwood, the lone back. And Davis in a third and long situation. And they'll drop back. Has a man coming across the middle, pulls it down and tries to fall forward for the first down, and not going to be enough, and they're going to have to punt it away. It looked like he had a guy coming across the center, Sim. But,
it did. Couldn't pick him up in time, though.
So Squires will turn away Bluffton on their first offensive series.
Should get pretty good field position here after this punt, as I believe it is going to be Dorian Estridge who will be punting the ball here.
We have Keenan Norwood back deep for the Squires.
And line drive punt, and it's going to go out of bounds, and Squires will get pretty good field position here, as it should be probably around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like the 42.
I think Daniels Jewelers. Think Daniels Jewelers, featuring bridal, fine and fun jewelry, fossil and citizen watches, along with chameleon, SteelX, and much more. Visit Daniel Jewelers in Bluffton or online at daniels-jewelers.net. Daniels Jewelers in Bluffton. Squires' first offensive series. Bailey Ness, the quarterback. Norwood and Gable, we split out on the near side. Twins on the far side. Single back set. He'll drop back the pass and throws it quickly in the flat. Complete. Jumps over the defender. Tips down the sideline and drugged down as he crosses the 40. So Norwood with the reception. First down yardage for Manchester, and they're playing well off of him.
Tackle by Adam Baumgartner there.
So a quick, easy pass. Tigers playing about 10 yards off the receiver. So Norwood will go to the far side. Man in motion, and a flag on the play. So a false start on the Squires. So that'll back them up 5. It'll be first down and 15. Back to the 44.
Well, we saw Gable go in motion that time. They have the same setup in Norwood.
So trips on the near side. Single back set. Motion to the right. And they'll go inside with it and met immediately at the line of scrimmage by number 77.
Sean McAvoy was a nice tackle.
Carry by Josh Shepard, number 22. Stopped on the play by the Tigers, number 77, Sean McAvoy.
So McAvoy, the senior,
Second down, 15 for Manchester.
will drop him back another half yard. It'll be second down and 15. Now they'll go triplets on the far side. Norwood will be on the near side, and Ness will drop back the pass. Plenty of time, fires it down the far sideline, and it's going to be overthrown, incomplete, and sets up third down and long. So I think, Sim, is this 4-down territory sitting on the 45?
Yeah, I think you'd probably go for it here on, if you get to fourth down. And they had good defensive coverage on that out route there.
That's Hohola on that far side.
Now look for a first down here on third. He's got twin sets to each side.
Twins either side, single back. Ness back to pass again, and he's going to roll right. He's got some room in front of him. Fake pumps, pulls down, and breaks a tackle. And gets out of bounds. Boy, Tigers could have had him for a loss, and now this is going to set up probably a fourth down situation. Got to wrap up and see if they go for it here. Fourth down and 8. Had they dropped them, they probably, I don't think they would have gone for it, but now 4th and 8, they will.
they are. Trips to the near side.
So 4 receiver set, Nets drops back. Pressure on, steps up in the pocket, and overthrown.
That is Norwood, the intended receiver.
Trey Hohola right on the receiver. So Tigers turn away Manchester.
First and 10, their own 38-yard line. On the 38-yard line. Come up empty on their first possession.
So a couple good defensive plays there.
Absolutely.
When they needed them. So
Colton Moore out there playing the slot receiver.
Now Bluffton will come out. They got trips on the near side.
Now Eskridge is now out on the field. He's going to be the slot receiver when the trips on the near side. They'll throw to Dwayne, and it's going to be let him just a little bit too far. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. I like that call. Try to get Dwayne open in some space, but let him just a little bit far. Eskridge will be wide on the near side. Hohola wide on the far side. Twins on both sides. Lockwood will be the running back. 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers. And Davis will go to Eskridge again. He's got one defender to beat, drops him, puts his head down, and is going to be very close to a first down. And Eskridge loses his helmet. He'll come off. But it's, and will they move the sticks here? And they will. They will move the sticks. First down. So nice job by Dwayne fighting for that first down. First down for the Tigers in the football game.
It's good to get him involved in the offense, get him warmed up here tonight.
Yep, so trips on the far side. 1st and 10 Tigers on their own 49. Davis will pull it down, keeps him itself. Following his tacklers will get stood up, and they're going to whistle him down.
That seemed a little early maybe, but
so Davis picks up a short 5. It's going to be 2nd down and 5. Eskridge back out on the field. 7:57 to go, no score. Tigers' 2nd possession of the night. They went 3 and out on their first set.
Davis in shotgun formation.
Back split behind Davis. And hands off to Lockwood on the left side. Lockwood cuts inside. I think he's got the first.
Looks like they'll spot that on the 30 or the 41.
So Lockwood picks up the first. And the Tigers continue to move the football. 1st and 10 from the Manchester 41.
The 41-yard line. So 41-yard line for the Tigers as they're moving.
Now Hohola will come out to the slot on the near side.
Most of the yardage, although that time Lockwood with the carry. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Tigers, their first time.
1st and 10 Bluffton, 7:10 to go on the clock. No score. We're still in the first.
Quarter number 1. Again, split back there with Davis in shotgun formation.
And Davis will hand off inside to Lockwood again. This time, nowhere to go.
Nice.
They'll set up 2nd down and 10.
Defensive line there.
No gain on the stop. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers.
Freshman for the Squires getting in there. 229.
Number 19, Garrett Walborn, is wide on the near side with Hohola. Now Eskridge will join him on the near side. So triplets on the near side. Marcus Morgan wide on the far side.
Davis takes a look.
And Davis will drop back, pulls it down himself, and hit hard as he crosses the 40 to the 42. He had a little bit of blocking up front, Sim, but just a little bit slow on the acceleration. And didn't quite hit the hole hard enough.
Looked like a little bit of indecision on which side of the hole he wanted to go on, and it closed up as soon as he made that indecision.
He'll pick up 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. Easily 4-down territory for Bluffton.
Got my paper mixed on the wrong side. There was 54 there. Quentin Moore for the stop for the
So back split.
Now split backs in the backfield.
And hands off to Eskridge. Eskridge fighting, trying to fight off a tackle, but not much there.
Davis hands off to Eskridge.
And he'll get close to the 35. Picks up a yard and a fraction.
And it's going to bring up 4th down and about 5.
So it's going to be a long 4th and 5 for Bluffton. And they'll move Eskridge out into the slot on the far side. So triplets on the far side. Wallborn wide on the near side. A little movement along the line by Manchester, but they don't cross the line. 2 seconds on the clock. They got to get it off, and they don't.
Calls a timeout.
So Tigers call time. So when they take a timeout, we take a timeout. We'll be right back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
4th and 5 for the Tigers from the Manchester 36. Tigers will go for it. They tried to draw Manchester off sides, and they almost got him, but they didn't quite break the line of scrimmage. And Coach Huggins had to call a timeout as the clock was winding down. So Davis will bring them back out. Triplets on the far side. Wallborn wide on the near side. Lockwood in the back. Davis will roll left. Boy, he's got the first down if he just wants to. And he finds Eskridge for a strike and a first down completion. But, Sim, I think he could have ran for that first down. There was nobody in front of him.
Yeah, he could have went a long way.
But he found Dwayne, and the Tigers convert the 4th and 5, and they'll keep this drive alive. So a nice looking rollout by Davis. Line gave him plenty of time. And they found Eskridge wide open on the far sideline. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 23. And I think Davis was looking for Dwayne and didn't find him, so a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield, but Davis manages to pick up 3 on the play, maybe 4. It'll be 2nd down and 7. We'll give him 3.
Red zone here, 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line. 4:13 and counting here in quarter number 1. No score.
Just about 4 minutes to go here in the first. 2nd down and 7 from the 20.
Davis in shotgun formation.
And hands off to Eskridge. He's got a blocker in front of him. Turns the corner, tries to cut inside, and drugged down close to the 10. And that'll be enough for a first down.
That was a good run by Dwayne around the end there.
So gain of 8 on the play. For the Tigers. And there's a first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ball is on the 12-yard line.
Under 4 minutes to go, 1st and 10 from the 12. I love these 1st and 10s just outside the 10, right? Because you could pick up that first down and get an extra set of shots to get it in the end zone. I'd rather have them fall on the 11th than fall on the 9.
Fall on the 9. You're absolutely right.
Pulls it down on a high snap, and Lockwood will get it to about the 10. So pick up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Again, they can get a first down on the 2. 3:22 to go in the quarter.
2nd and 8. Now trips to the far side. Single receiver near side. Lockwood again in the back.
Triplets to the far side. Eskridge, Hohola, and Morgan. Wallborn wide on the near side. They'll throw it to Eskridge in the flats, and they'll get pushed out of bounds near the 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Or 3.
Just couldn't quite make it around
Yeah,
that
couldn't
corner
quite get the
before the
corner.
defender got there.
Be third down and 4.
They moved it to the 6. So gain of 4.
Ball at the 6-yard line.
Third and 4.
So 3rd and 4 now.
After that catch and run there by Eskridge.
We'll get 2 shots to pick up 4 yards and give them a fresh set of downs to get into the end zone.
Defense here.
And Davis to Eskridge again, following his blockers, and he's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where we get the spot.
Line short of the first down by a yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 after a 3-yard gain there.
And it's going to be a little bit short.
Looks like about a half a yard.
About a half a yard, yep.
1 yard here, so big 4th down
the 4-yard line
here.
So here you go. Do you keep it inside and try to pick up the yard, or you try to get Dwayne wide? Line Dwayne on the far side in the backfield. And they'll give it to Eskridge. He'll dive his way forward. That's going to be enough. Touchdown! Eskridge. Tigers strike first.
Right up through the middle, just like the last one. He just picked it up this time.
So Tigers score first. And that was a nice-looking drive, Sim. A little bit on the ground, a little bit in the air.
Yes, they look very good, that drive.
So. And here we go, and we will attempt the extra point. Dwayne will come out to attempt it. Davis will hold. So here we go. We talked about it in the pregame show, converting the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and kick is good.
There we go.
And the Tigers have taken a 7-0 lead with 2:16 to go in the first. We'll be right back on the Subway scoreboard. Tigers 7, Squires nothing.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
7-0 Tigers, 2:16 left to go in the first. Eskridge plunge from about 3 yards out, and the Tigers on top, 7-0. Hey, we converted the extra point. A squib kick. And they out of bounds, and they could take it where the ball goes out of bounds or force them to re-kick. Tigers kind of rotated last week. Dwayne and DeCorian kind of trading off who was kicking off. And see what they want to do.
Or they can have them re-kick it here.
So you can drop them back 5. You can take it where the ball went out of bounds. If it goes out of bounds past the 35, they can take it at the 35. But I think that went out about the 36, 37. And they're going to make them kick it again.
They're going to make them kick it again. Okay. So Coach Miller wants to re-kick, so they'll move it back 5 yards to re-kick.
So now they'll go back to the 35.
Instead of the 40.
Norwood is the man deep for Manchester.
5 yards and re-kick it here from the 35-yard line.
Manchester lost their first game of the season. Both teams coming into the game 0-1.
40-yard line there, so they make a re-kick it here.
So Eskridge will tee it back up, and DeCorian will kick off once more. And a little better kick in the air, fielded by the up man.
26-yard line.
And he's going to be drugged down right about the spot where the ball went out of bounds.
14 yards.
So Gable with the return.
Nice tackle there.
Gable was able to return it to the 38-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Manchester.
See if the defense can hold like they did the last series of downs.
Arriaga had 6 tackles last week, including a sack. So he did a nice night. Picks up another tackle tonight. 2:11 to go in the first.
Flyers will come up the line of scrimmage.
Hess will bring his squad up. He'll have triplets on the far side. Norwood will be wide on the near side, single back. And he'll drop back, quickly throws it to Gable on the flats, and the Tigers wrap him up. Nice job by Garrett Walborn. Open field tackle. Got him around the waist and drug him down. So Garrett Walborn with the tackle will pick up just a yard to be 2nd down and 9.
For Manchester, ball on the 39-yard line.
So 2nd and 9, ball on the 39.
Short side over there.
They'll stack up the triplets on the short side. They'll give it to Gable. He finds the corner, and he's going to pick up a 1st down and more. Boy, that's tough. You get that short yardage stop at 1st down and then give up 11 on 2nd down.
It looks like they were expecting pass on that play again and caught completely off guard.
Well, they stacked up those triplets on that near side, and that's where they ran the ball. They had plenty of blockers for Gable. So 1st and 10 Manchester from the 49. Norwood will make his way to the far side.
Set up with Norwood to the far side. Twins to the near side.
And Ness will hand off inside. Gable into the backfield.
Again has an opening, and he takes advantage and picks up 12.
Arriaga with another tackle there, but not till after a 1st down.
It's Sellers on the carry, not Gable, number 46, but 1st down yardage. And Manchester moving the ball now. 1st and 10, picking up big chunks of yardage.
After the first series.
1st and 10 from the 39.
22 yards in his first 2 carries. 1st and 10.
Ness will fake the handoff and he'll roll to the near side. Tigers trying to string it out, and nice job tripping him up by Lockwood. So Tigers making some good open field tackles when they get to him.
Tripped up by number 32, Bluffton.
They'll hold him to a 1-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Under 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Tigers up 7-0.
At the Bluffton 38-yard line, as probably time for one more play.
Sellers the back.
Down to the final 27 seconds. 11 left on the play.
Trick wide on the near side. Norwell wide on the far side. Gable will go in motion. And Ness will drop back. Pressure on. And complete and bumped out of bounds. Trey got just turned around, Sim, there.
Yeah, he had his back to the ball. And
he was on him, but couldn't get turned around. That's really a pretty nice pass by Ness. He threw it on that far shoulder where Pahola didn't have as much of a shot. You know, you might think that throws behind him, but that's really the shoulder you need to throw it to, because Trey's facing him, and you throw him on the inside shoulder, and Trey's going to knock that down. So you got to throw it on the far shoulder, and the receiver's got to turn around and get it. But at that point, the defender doesn't really have much access to the ball. 1st and 10 from the 16. Ness drops back, will look to the corner, knocked away.
Receiver out there was Gable.
Looking for Gable.
There by the Tiger defense,
and we got a man down.
Down in the end zone.
Yep, Dwayne was back there on the coverage, and
Manchester pass for Bailey Ness.
So incomplete. As we tend to the injured Bluffton Tiger, let's take a timeout.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Welcome back. I'm not quite sure who that is coming off the field. His jersey is kind of rolled up. It's hard to see his number. So
it will be Manchester.
2nd down and 10 from the 16, and that brings the Squires up. Norwood will be wide on the near side. They'll load him up on the far side. This is the formation they ran to the far side.
Trips to the far side.
And movement by the Tigers, and Tigers will give up 5 here on the offsides.
Down to the 11-yard line, Bluffton.
So Tigers jump off sides, and that's going to set up 2nd down and 5. And, boy, you just can't do that inside the red zone.
No, not down this close. You have to really pay attention to the snap count.
Just outside the 11-yard line.
This time Bluffton did the same thing, and they jump past the neutral zone, so it is second.
So triplets on the far side, and watch Sellers on that far side. And that's where they'll go, right around the corner, and he's looking for the end zone touchdown. That's that same play.
Yep, it worked.
It worked again. So Manchester strikes back. They cut the lead to 1, pending the extra point. 7-6 as Sellers takes it out from 5 yards.
And they are just a point away from tying this up. So a good end to this first quarter.
And you just saw it being set up. They ran that play successfully, ran midfield. And, boy, when they got that short side of the field, and they load up those triplets on that short field just right of the hash mark, they just take that fullback over there and let the blockers lead the way. Ness will kick the extra point, the snap, the hold, the kick is up. And kick is good. We are tied at 7 with 4 seconds to go on your Subway scoreboard. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. We're going to thank State Farm Insurance. Kevin Beatty, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a discount double check with Kevin to make sure you're getting the best deal on your insurance. And New Holland Tri-County. New Holland Tri-County. Get the new Rustler utility vehicle at New Holland, which combines rugged construction and gritty performance with comfort. Visit New Holland Tri-County on Highway 1 South in Bluffton. 7-7 after the Manchester touchdown, and they will kick off with 4 seconds to go, and he'll angle it away, and it's fielded at the 25. Cuts it inside at the hash mark and falls forward, and a flag on the play.
And we have a flag
So a late flag, and that's usually in the area of an illegal block.
But let's see what the flag is here.
So,
Could be a
Flag on the play.
so typically a block in the back.
Bluffton, either a hold or a block in the back there. That's about what happens when he came to the middle of the field.
So waiting on the call. The first quarter has run out, but we'll hang on and
It's talking to Bluffton now.
waiting for the call on the flag.
They're talking to Bluffton players now, so this could be on Manchester. No, now they're looking to the Manchester sideline. And it is on Bluffton, and it is a 5-yarder, whatever it is.
Yep, block in the back.
So the 5-yard penalty.
So 5-yard block in the back. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back at the end of the first quarter, 7-0.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our number one priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We head to the second quarter of play, all tied up at 7. Tigers with the football, 1st and 10 from the 23 after the penalty was marked off on the kickoff. Eskridge bounces outside, and he'll get across the 25 to the 26.
Looked like, again, it was Quentin
So
Moore.
he'll pick up 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7.
Second down and 7 for the Tigers. Ball on the 26-yard
Looked like he was very close to breaking that
Yeah,
one.
they just
Nothing but green
yeah,
on the
just
other
got him
side
by
of
the
that.
ankle. Almost broke that one.
Davis, again, will go shotgun formation.
Trips on the near side.
Like it is Lockwood in the backfield.
Morgan, closest receiver to the sidelines, and Davis has Morgan wide open and will go down long to Hohola. Nobody around Marcus Morgan, but Davis opted to go up top to Hohola. But there was nobody down here, Sim, near Marcus Morgan.
The closest white jersey was about 5 yards behind him.
Had he connected, it might have gone a long ways. So it's going to be 3rd down and 7.
For the Tigers, again, they'll go trips near side. One of those is Eskridge.
On the far hash mark, trips on the near side. And Davis again will roll right. He's got Morgan wide open again. Will go to him complete. Cuts it inside. Dives forward. He'll pick up the 1st down. Same play. This time he goes to him.
I think he saw him at the last minute the last time.
Yeah, it could be.
And had already made up his mind to go downfield.
Marcus Morgan with the pickup and the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 36.
36-yard line. Tigers connect on a 3rd down play there.
So Davis pretty much
10:57
rolling out of the pocket almost exclusively tonight. Flag on the play.
I think we may have a false start. No, offsides on Manchester.
So it's going to be offsides Manchester. So the Tigers will get a 5-yard break here. It'll be 1st and 5 after they mark it off.
Before the snap of the ball. So a 5-yard penalty on the Squires. And it will bring it up to the 41-yard line for the Tigers.
Reminder, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you get automatically entered into a movie ticket giveaway. Well, it's real easy. Hop on over. If you're watching inside the Voice Sports Network, you can open up our YouTube page, and the subscribe button is right there. Just click it, And you're entered into our contest. Davis pitches out to Eskridge. Eskridge finds the seam, has one man to beat, and gets to the outside and drugged down from behind by Norwood. Boy, he found that seam and he just took off, and nice job by Norwood dragging him down. Big pickup.
Very well executed option.
Very nicely done.
Of over 25 yards on that play.
Down to the 25. First and 10 Tigers.
Looked like it went for about 30.
10:32 to go. Eskridge with a big first down.
The Manchester 25-yard line after that run by Eskridge. Trips to the near side.
Davis will pull it down, keeps him himself, picks up a nice block, cuts it inside, spins forward, and gets to about the 20. So a pickup of 5.
Bluffton rush by number 14, Tim
Down on this end of the field, if you can pick up 5 yards a chunk, you're doing pretty good. So 2nd and 5.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 after that run. Set up at the 20-yard line.
So Holo will find his way to the far side. It's Morgan and Walborn on the far side. Eskridge and Lockwood in the backfield. And Davis will hand it off in the counter to Eskridge. Eskridge finds a seam, gets to the outside. He's gone. He's gone. Dwayne Eskridge's 2nd touchdown of the night. Tigers back on top. 15-7. Well, that was a nice job by the line, Sim. A little counter. They opened up a little hole for Dwayne. He scooted through.
Little hole. I think you could have drove a truck through that hole. So.
Nice job by the line, and the Tigers but go back up on top, 13-7, and Eskridge will attempt the extra point. I tell you what, that Manchester kicker looked like he could boot a field goal from about 30 yards out on his extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, line drive kick, and we are 2 for 2.
2 for 2. I don't know that we've ever been 2 for 2.
It is snowing here in August. The Tigers have executed 2 extra points, and they're up by 7, 14-7 on the Subway scoreboard. We'll be back.
Double-digit pay raises are history. Now money's a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why I would like to offer you a free discount double check. I'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call me, Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why I'm here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Indiana is filled with fabulous golf courses that offer a variety of experiences and are as diverse and distinct as the regions they're in. And there is one right here in your backyard that you shouldn't miss. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton. You deserve a little time on the greens, so book your tee time, brush off your spikes, and get ready to play. Green Valley Golf Club, located at 2635 East, 150 North in Bluffton, just east of the Stone Quarry.
Welcome back. Tigers back up on top. Dwayne Eskridge with a big run to set it up and ran it in for his 2nd touchdown of the night, 14-7. 2 extra points tonight. I can hardly contain myself.
All right, it did not take Bluffton very long.
Tigers back up on top, 14-7. Well, I think Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. You can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. Pizza Hut. Line drive kickoff, and boy, I hope that stays in bounds, and it doesn't.
Boy, that's an unfortunate.
Well, they'll probably pull it out to the 35 here.
As it went out way back at the 9-yard line. But
I was kind of hoping that thing would die sitting at about the 5.
That would have been nice.
We couldn't quite get it.
Looks like we're going to re-kick.
So they're going to push him back 5 and have him re-kick.
Boy, after that kick, I don't know. I would want to maybe take it at the 35-yard line there.
So again, they had the option of taking it at the 35 or re-kicking. So they'll have the Tigers re-kick.
Maybe Coach Miller feels that Corey and Eskridge will not be able to do that again.
Tigers had a number of strategies last year. They had the pooch kick. They had the kick it out of bounds kick. It almost never failed. It always ended up at the 35. No matter what they would do, it would just end up at the 35.
35 straight up the middle.
And this is fielded at the 25, drops it. And he'll cuts it to the outside. He's got some room to the far sideline. And pushed out of bounds into Bluffton Tiger territory down to the 34.
Matt Hilton saved the touchdown there on it.
Well, you know what happened there, and you see this happen a lot, is he dropped the football, and the defense kind of overran it a little bit.
Yep.
And then he picked it up, and the defense had already overrun the play. And he broke it to the outside, and big pickup deep in the Tiger territory, and Manchester Squires have set themselves up nicely to try to tie this game back up. So the defense is going to have to lock it down here. And Ness on the far hash mark will have the trips on the far side now.
Looks like Shepard now in the backfield. And we have a flag from the back judge.
Flag on the play, dropped in the Bluffton backfield.
Yes, I think too many men on the field for Bluffton.
Too many men on the field.
That's what it is. Illegal substitution. So illegal substitution for the defense. They had 12 men out there.
So Marcus Morgan trots off the field.
Too many men and free 5 for the Squires.
We'll mark off 5. It's going to be 1st and 5 from the 34.
So 1st and 5 now.
Or from the 29, excuse me. 9:24 to go in the half. 14-7 Tigers. Manchester approaching the red zone territory. And Ness will hand off. Following his blockers, nobody in front of him. One man to beat. And drug down, first down pickup. Drug down to the 15.
Josh Shepard.
Manchester run by number 22, Josh Shepard.
So Shepard with the first down gallop.
Almost 14.
And Manchester on the move.
14 yards on the play. Results in a first down for Manchester.
Bumgardner and Hohola in on the tackle. Eskridge will come on.
13 yards. And it's 1st and 10 there for the Squires. Once again in the red zone here.
Ball on the 16 now. They'll put Gable in motion. Up the middle. Big gap. In the 5. Bumble the football. Tigers pick it up. Eskridge on the near sideline. He's got one man to beat. Ness brings him out of bounds. Eskridge picks up the fumble and takes it to midfield. Holy cow. And I thought we might have had a 101-yard fumble recovery.
It looked like it could have been that.
Caught up to Eskridge, had the angle on him, and pushed him out of bounds. So the Tigers, with the turnover, turned the Squires away, and they will have the football inside Manchester territory after the Dwayne Eskridge fumble recovery. And wow, what a turnaround for Bluffton. So Tigers 1st and 10 from the Manchester 49. And see if the Tigers can capitalize here. They'll have twins on the far side, back split behind Davis. Eskridge will get a blow. Catch his breath after the fumble recovery. Hohola. Davis keeps it. Offensive line will help him out or push him forward for about 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Bluffton run by number 14,
so
Ken Davis.
Up 2nd
gain of 4 yards on the play.
6.
So 2nd down and 6.
Maybe tie this game up.
Dwayne's still catching his breath.
Bluffton has a chance to maybe
Tigers will lined up, twins on the far side, Morgan on the near side.
Davis goes in shotgun
back split, Lockwood, and stood up with a pickup of about a yard.
Hit really hard by Landon Tharp there.
Makes the stop. Give him about a half yard on the play.
So it's going to be 3rd down.
On the 44-yard line.
7:50 and counting here in quarter number 2. Bluffton leading 14-7.
7:40 to go. 7:40 to go. 14-7. Davis drops back. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be dropped
for a loss.
Nice job by the
So the Squires defense drops him for a loss, and the Tigers are going to face a 4th down situation here coming up. He's going to lose a yard.
On Davis, a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and 7 here for the
play. That'll bring up 4th down and 7 for the Tigers. Ball on the 46-yard
Looks like the Tigers are going to go for it on 4th down here.
Trips to the near side. You got Morgan, Ohola, and
4th and 7 from the 46. See what the Tigers can dial up here. Davis will roll, pops inside, and finds Eskridge. 1st down, Tigers. But I tell you what, Sim, he really did a nice job finding a little bit of room to throw that pass. Just kind of stepped through some pressure and found a little bit of an opening and threw a strike.
There is a flag back here on the 48.
And there is a flag on the play.
And it will be on Bluffton.
And it's coming back. Boy, that's too bad. So holding on the Tigers. And that's too bad. I mean, Davis really did a nice job on that.
They're going to be putting it away here, as it will be marked
so Tigers
5 yards behind the line of scrimmage from the 49.
So it's going to be, again, it always gets marked off from the spot of the foul. It's going to go all the way back to the Tiger 39. They're probably going to have to put this away. The Corian coming on the punt.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty.
That's a really tough penalty.
You pick up a very needed 1st down.
Well, and just a nicely executed play, and it's a shame that that's going to get wiped out of the books. The Corian angles the punt. And it's fielded by Norwood. Norwood going to the far side, trying to pick up a block. Tigers miss a tackle and pushed out of bounds. And it's going to be out of bounds near the 42-43 yard line.
Looks like the tackle is Marcus Morgan.
So it's going to be Manchester football with 6:35 to go.
Stop after that costly fumble near the end zone
for Manchester.
Thanks to a holding penalty on 4th.
So Manchester will take over. 6:35 to go. 14-7 Tigers.
Just couldn't capitalize on a timely turnover here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, and how many times last year did timely penalties just kill us? Just the wrong penalty at the wrong time. And it's happened here again tonight. Manchester will stack them up on the near side, and they'll hand off inside, and big room again. Sellers still on his feet all the way into Bluffton territory. Crosses the 40 to the 38. And he's got huge holes. And a big pickup by the Manchester offense. And it'll be 1st and down from the Tiger 38.
5'9", 190-pound senior for the Squires has another big run and sets up Squires with excellent field position here at the Bluffton 38-yard line.
1st and 10 Manchester. Ness drops back. Quick throw to the sideline. He's going to overthrow Norwood. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Pahola in on the coverage. So incomplete. And the ball will come back to the 38. 6:06 to go in the 2nd. 14-7 Tigers.
And the Squires will have another chance here.
And please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
6 remaining here in the first half.
If you do, you'll be automatically entered for some free movie tickets
14-7,
to either the Huntington Goodrich Theater or the Cinema Center in Fort Wayne. 2nd down and 10 from the 38.
In the end zone. So let's see what they do here.
And they'll go inside, and Shepard will be drugged down near the 35.
Nice tackle by McElvoy, wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So 3rd and 8. 4 down territory. This is one of those situations where you keep it on the ground and try to pick up half of it and set down a 4th down and reasonable, or do you put it in the air and set up potentially 4th and long? They'll go twins either side.
In shotgun formation.
And Ness will drop back. Shepard in the backfield, and it's wide. So they go to the air. It's incomplete. Now it's 4th and 8.
Yep, now you have a decision to make. 4th and 8, on the 36.
They'll probably go for it, but you probably got to put it up in the air. Norwood's kind of been the go-to guy when they went in the air.
In the half, so big 4th down play here. Call for the Squires.
5:31 to go. Big play here in the first half. 14-7 Tigers. 4th and 8 from the Tiger 36.
Call from Coach Miller.
Shepard will be in the backfield. They'll go twins either side. Watch Norwood. He'll come in motion. He'll come all the way into the slot on the far side. Ness is looking for Norwell. Norwood is open but incomplete. That's where they went. That's where they've gone every time when they've gone in the air is to Norwood. And Tigers got a little bit of break there.
Yep, when they're needing a big play, Norwood is definitely the direction they're heading.
And Norwood had a couple steps on Trey Hohola, but it was just a little bit too long. And they'll turn it over on down. So the Tigers get a break. Well, in fact, High Day Automotive celebrating 40 years serving Wells County and the surrounding area with a great selection of new and used vehicles with outstanding service department. Visit HighDayMotors.com to view their inventory. 5:30, 26 to go. See what the Tigers can do.
But if not, you want to keep them from scoring here.
Tigers will have back split. Eskridge will be on Davis's left side. They'll give it to Eskridge on the counter. Eskridge finds a little bit of a seam and gets it across the 40 to the 41. So a pickup of about 5. Clock will roll. Coming down close to the 5-minute mark. And Dwayne has got something in his eye. His helmet's off. And they'll stop the clock. So let's take a timeout as they look at Dwayne.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Desmond Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Unlimited participation in group exercise classes, free child care while you work out, and free private health and wellness consultations. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers continue to tend to Dwayne Eskridge with Indiana Physical Therapy. Their highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, visit indianapt.com. indianapt.com. And Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, located in downtown Bluffton, not only has spaghetti, but subs, calzones, burgers, pizza, and their unforgettable pretzel nuts. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton. 5:05 to go, second down and 5 from the 40.
Split backs. I believe that's a roller back there, joining Lockwood.
Back split. Twins on the near side. And Davis will pitch it to the outside. Hohola trying to break a tackle. And he'll try to go back the other way, and he's going to drop about 5 yards.
There to deny him. Looks like Sellers one of those come up to make the stop.
A little bit of a late pitch, and Trey had nowhere to go. Tried to go back the other direction, but just nowhere to go, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, the defense had a big push into the backfield there. And
Eskridge back out on the field.
So big 3rd down play here for the Squires.
Plenty of time left in the quarter. If Manchester can turn the Tigers away, they'll have triplets on the far side.
Then the first half.
And Davis will throw it into the flats to Eskridge. Complete. Has a block. Picks up the first. No flags on the play. First down Tigers.
Make the catch and picked up some
That's just what you want to do. You want to get Dwayne out in the open field. Get him out in the open field. If you get good blocking from your wide receiver, you got a good chance of picking up.
He's tough to bring down when he's out there like that.
7, 8, 10 yards, and that's what they did. Nice third down pickup, and the Tigers will move the football clock.
He's been the go-to guy here for the Tigers when they move that big play.
Well, he stopped to move the sticks. Now the clock starts back up again. 4 minutes to go. And Davis, again, pulls it down, keeps him up. He's got a blocker in front of him. If he can get the corner, and he does, he'll pick up a nice first down yardage, crosses the Manchester 45. He'll pick up 7, 8 yards. It's going to be second down and short.
He's able to pick up about 8 yards on the play.
So Davis has done a nice job running the football tonight.
The 45 to the 44-yard line.
And you need that threat.
You need someone besides
Estridge.
Right.
I mean,
so
that option has to have the threat of the quarterback being able to pick up offensive yardage.
Twin receivers near side, split backs back there with.
Davis will take the snap, hands off inside. Lockwood with yards to pick up. He'll pick up a first down, and the Tigers have got their rushing game going. Another first down. Sticks will move again. Just over 3 minutes to go in the half. Boy, this would be a big boost to put some points up as the half ends.
37-yard line.
So first and 10 there.
3 minutes to go. Walborn will go wide to the far side.
As trips to the far side. Eskridge in the backfield joining Davis.
Morgan wide on the near side. Eskridge to lone back. Davis will drop back. Gets a good block by Eskridge. Throws down. Has a man open. Complete.
I believe that's Hohola.
Hohola with the completion. But I'll tell you what. That play goes to Dwayne Eskridge.
That was an
Eskridge picked up a great big block in the backfield to really give Davis some time.
Water. Tonight, Davis is on target. And he's got another big first down to Hohola, first and 10
water.
At the 12-yard line.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Dwayne Eskridge with the huge block, giving Davis the time, and Davis throws a strike to Trey Hohola, and the Tigers in business, first and 10 from the 12, 2:30 to go.
Davis will hand off.
And some miscommunication, and Trey Hohola is going to be dropped.
Looks like it looked like a fumble. The ball came out.
Manchester says it's their football, but no indication.
Eskridge was down. So Eskridge, not much on that game.
Hohola, no pickup on the play. It's going to be second down and 10. Clock rolling. Coming down to 2 minutes. Again, no 2-minute timeout here in high school football. Eskridge on the counter, but nothing this time. And it's going to be third down and 10. And this is that area. Boy, what do you do, right? I mean, I don't know how much of a field goal attempt we really have.
From the 12-yard line, now
I'm afraid we've made 2 extra points. I don't know that we need to try.
You don't think you want to go for
we have the
here?
distance for a field goal at this point.
So third and 10 from the 12. Probably got to go in the air here. And Davis, Eskridge with the block, and finds a man. That's going to be very close to a first down.
Close to a first down.
We'll see where they spot it. I think he's got it.
Catch it was.
Pass for Bluffton by Tim Davis to Trey Hohola.
Hohola on the reception, and we're waiting to see if they picked up the first.
Well, it looks like they get
it is. First down, Tigers.
That's
first and goal from the 2.
It's another key to having that ball on the 11
That's
instead
right.
of the 9.
Exactly right. Now you get 4 shots to pick up 2 yards, and you got a chance to run the timeout for the half.
He didn't feel like they got it. Now let's see. They've already pulled the chains. So
yeah.
It was obviously a first down. First down, Bluffton.
So Coach Miller not too happy over there on the sidelines.
It looked like Manchester wanted a measurement, but boy, once you drop those sticks, you've got no reference point to make the measurement.
For the Tigers, with 1:03
1:03 to go. First and goal from the 2. Davis with Hohola and Eskridge. Dwayne pushing, looking. And no, it's going to be short. And it's going to be...
It's like about a half a yard.
Yep, about the half-yard marker. 40 seconds to go. And you got to be a little bit careful here time-wise. Want to get this play off quick or you're going to run out of possessions. 30 seconds to go. And they will turn them away again, and you need to get a timeout. They do. Timeout on the play. We'll take a time. We'll be back.
And the Tigers are going to have to...
We serve
and we care.
Med-Surg and ICU at Adams Memorial Hospital. Always here so you stay healthy in every way. We monitor
And we prevent.
Worthman Fitness at Adams Memorial Hospital. Our goal is for you to be healthy in every way.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat...
Okay, 23 seconds to go, 3rd and 1. They got 14 seconds on the play clock. You want to get this off quickly so you've got another chance to get a timeout and another play called before the clock runs out. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Eskridge and Hohola. Davis, 23 seconds on the clock. High snap, Eskridge puts his head down. And they do not get it. And you're going to need to get a timeout here.
Inches away from the end zone, but 4th and inches now.
And there's your final timeout. So let's take a break again. We'll be right back.
Live life to the fullest at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Make new friends and take part in educational, inspirational, and just plain fun activities. Enjoy the best in maintenance-free independent living. Enjoy life at Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments in Decatur.
Vern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here we go. 4th down. 9 seconds to go. Tigers started this at the 2. They've run 3 plays. They've picked up a yard. So 4th and goal.
Line there. They actually line up with 3 trips to the near side hole out there.
Tigers' 4th attempt to try to punch this in. Davis, Eskridge.
And he's held again, stood up. I don't think he made it in. Let's see what they're going to get from the official. I don't think he made it in. Let's see. Yes,
touchdown!
He couldn't have got in by much there, but all it takes is across the line.
We just all kind of sat and waited, and they had to uncover the pile. And Dwayne Eskridge picks up his 3rd touchdown of the night, and the Tigers tack on 6 more, 20-7, 4.5 seconds to go. And will we have an extra point hat trick? That's the question. Can we put 3 through the uprights in one half of football?
Looks like
Manchester
is called a timeout. They're going to try and ice our hat trick for our 3rd extra point of the night.
We'll be back.
Manchester calls it
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only.
Here we go. Extra point hat trick coming up. Eskridge.
Where the side official was running in.
Eskridge could be responsible for all 21 points, pending this extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick. Could it be? It is! A field goal hat trick for the Tigers. 4.5 seconds to go.
Where were all these extra points last year? So.
We're gonna post these clips on WellsCountyVoice.com. Put them in the archives. Just to prove it can be done. 21-7 Tigers. Dwayne Eskridge, 3 touchdowns, and almost as impressive, 3 extra points.
Gives them a nice cushion as we're getting ready to head into half here. And
side judge, I was just watching him.
Well, Dwayne has done a little bit of everything so far, but again, I just cannot get off the block he laid in the backfield to free up Tim Davis.
That was definitely key on that play.
To give Davis the time to find Hohola down in the red zone. So Dwayne's showing he can pick up a block in the backfield. And you got to think Western Michigan is looking at that going, all right.
We like that. We like
need a block. And if we need a spare extra point kicker, you can do that as well. Line drive picked up at the 30 and gets through the Tigers' first line of defense, but time will run out at the end of the first half. Your Subway scoreboard, Tigers 21, Manchester 7. We'll be back in a few minutes with your halftime show.
Heating and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. This is the TW Fable halftime show. TW Fable now located at the Timber Ridge Golf Course. Go check them out, TW Fable.
Waves of emotion.
Well, I tell you what, Sim, we've had some exciting moments already in one half of football.
We sure have.
Let's give you some halftime stats as we got our new halftime stats logo up on the screen. We're pretty pumped about some of the new overlays we've got for you this year. Tigers 21-7 at halftime. Passing yards, Tigers 84 yards. 7 for 9 for Tim Davis through the air. So a nice first half for Tim Davis. 7 for 9 for 84 yards.
He's taken his time and really completed it all.
I think he's really feeling the pressure well. You know, he's being able to step away from the pressure and finding some room in the pocket and make some throws. Manchester was 3 for 9 for 42 yards. Rushing yardage, Tigers 30 carries for 122 yards. Eskridge 80 of them. 12 carries for 80 yards for Dwayne Eskridge. Davis had 28, Lockwood 14, Hohola 5 carries, no yards. Manchester put up 89 yards on the ground. Sellers 52, Shepard 30, Ness 7. Time of possession, this stat kind of surprised me a little bit. Bluffton 18 minutes 41 seconds time of possession. Manchester only 5 minutes 19 seconds. It really didn't feel like it was that
one-sided. It really didn't. I mean, that's pretty dominant for the Tigers to hold the ball that long in the first half.
It really is. So nice job done time and possession-wise. First down, Tigers with 12. Manchester with 7. So halftime stats for you here on the TW Fable halftime show. Bluffton got it started off. Eskridge took a carry with 2:16 on the clock. It was a 62-yard drive, 14 plays. Tigers were up 7-0. Manchester opened up the second quarter. Clay Sellers took a handoff went 11 yards. Extra point by Bailey Ness was good. It was a 62-yard drive in 7 plays. We were tied at 7. Eskridge took a handoff, went 20 yards. Extra point was good. 77-yard drive on 6 plays. Tigers were up 14-7. Then with time running out at the end of the first half, Tigers took 4 plays to go 2 yards and 2 inches to cross the goal line. Eskridge from about 6 inches away found 8 inches. They drove 64 yards on 13 plays, and Tigers go into halftime up 21-7. Well, you know, I've been thinking back on the halves of football, and I got to say, this is one of the better halves of Bluffton football that I can recall for a while.
It is. They've played very well this half. They've controlled the ball well. They haven't had turnovers. And
not a lot of penalties. You know, they had 4 penalties, but really only one was a penalty in a big situation. They got the big turnover when Manchester was driving. Eskridge picked up a fumble in the end zone and took it back 50 yards. So they made some big plays. Tim Davis has done some nice things. Of course, Dwayne has done some nice things. Davis showing some poise for a junior. And, hey, right now, up 21-7. And the big thing, I think, is going to be the telltale is going to be when they come back from halftime. Tigers going to have to kick off. Can they turn away Manchester on that first possession?
Yep, if the defense can hold. I mean, the defense has been backed up deep in their own zone many times, and they've come away well. But we'll see if they can continue that in the second half.
Eskridge, 4 receptions for 39 yards, and most of them have kind of been quick throws out into the flats and just giving Dwayne some space to try to run. Trey Hohola, 2 receptions for 35 yards, but a couple of them were huge. Marcus Morgan, 1 reception for 10 yards. Again, rushing Eskridge, 12 carries for 80. Davis, 8 for 28. Lockwood, 5 for 14. Trey had 5 carries. Net of no yards. So Tigers up 21-17. And, boy, I was going to pull our halftime stats down so we could see the band, but the band is done. So, sorry about that, band fans. As next time we'll let the band play, and then we'll put the halftime stats. So we just got to get our timing down. You know, it's our first home game as well. And, I don't know, maybe it's you. Maybe you're the difference.
It could be, you know. I'm not used to being up in the broadcast booth. I'm used to sitting down in the stands cheering. So
could be the Kipfer effect up here in the booth. Tigers up by 14, 21-7. Both teams 0-1 coming into the game. Tigers turned away by Northfield last week. Manchester, their last week, they lost to Mississinawa 27-20. Greg Miller in his 3rd year at Manchester. 7-14 at Manchester. He's got 12 years of head coaching experience. His overall record is 59-61. Coach Hubkins is 3-9 in his 2nd year at Bluffton, 31-36 in 7 years of coaching. Sagarin had Manchester coming into the game with a rating of 41. Tigers 39. So give Tigers a couple points for home field advantage. And this thing is pretty much even, and the Sagarin prediction was Bluffton by 1, 28-27. Tigers did win this game in the last outing, 28-21. Now it's back on August 29th, just about a year ago today, up at Manchester. Other games going on tonight across the Voice Sports Network. The Norwell Knights are at Heritage taking on the Patriots. The Leo Lions taking on Angola at home. Woodland Warriors at home taking on Prairie Heights. And Southern Wells has driven the Fremont to take on the Eagles. That's a haul from
that
Bonito to
is a long
Fremont.
drive all the way up to Fremont. So it'll be a late night for the Raiders coming back tonight.
So Raiders taking on Fremont. Raiders picked up a win last week against Southwood. They were the only Wells County team to win last week. Norwell I believe they got shut out against Eastbrook last week. And I guess the big news, if you're a ACAC fan this year, is the Leo Lions no longer in the conference. And I got to think, Sim, I mean, you've been around the ACAC for a long time. Right now, Woodland is probably the odds-on favorite.
Woodland or Heritage?
Heritage lost big last week. Of course, that was against New Haven.
New Haven's a pretty tough football team.
So we'll see how. It'd be interesting to see how that Heritage-Norwell game ends up. But I got to believe that everybody in the conference is kind of glad.
I'm sure they're very glad to see Leo move on. And they were.
And I think Leo's in a good conference right now. They're in the new Northeast 8 conference, which has most of the old Northern Hoosier Conference in it. So it's got Norwell, New Haven, DeKalb, East Noble, Columbia City, and then they pick up Leo and Huntington North. I may have missed somebody in there, but that's the Northeast 8. So I think it's really a good conference for Leo. I think it's schools about their size.
It fits them a little better than playing some of the smaller schools that they were the past few years. It'll prepare them for the postseason maybe a little better.
Yep. And the ACAC doesn't change a lot. Technically, Southern Wells just comes back in the conference. And, of course, Jay County joined the conference last year as Garrett moved into the Northeast Corner Conference,
which fits them well for their location.
For geographically.
Yeah, geographically. For Garrett, that fits them a lot better.
So that's how kind of the new alignments. Now, of course, that leaves Carroll and Homestead now, and I guess they're in the SEC now?
Yes.
Or the SAC, what is it? SAC.
Yeah, they're not quite to the SEC
not
yet.
Not quite, but you know, sometimes we feel like they are on occasion. But so that's the new alignment conference-wise, and we'll start conference play next week, right?
Is it next week already?
Let's go ahead and look at what Bluffton's got coming up. They will be home against South Adams. So here's what the Tigers' schedule looks like. They'll be home against South Adams. Of course, we did not have that game for you last year because we're not allowed to broadcast from South Adams. So we'll have that game for you this year. Then they'll travel to Woodland. And, boy, that's just always been a tough game, traveling up to Woodland.
That has been a difficult place for the Tigers to play for many
There has been some
years.
Ugly scores for the Tigers coming out of Woodburn, Indiana.
Yes.
Then they will stay on the road. They'll go to Jay County. For the first time, we'll see Jay County in Portland. They'll come back home to face Southern Wells. They'll go on the road to face Heritage, and they'll be back home to take on Adams Central. Then the final game of the year, Lima Central Catholic out of Ohio, who I guess I don't know a lot about, but I heard is pretty darn tough. So,
that will be an interesting game.
I don't know how much of a tough game you want to put on your team right as you enter sectional play, but you got to fill the game up with somebody, and I'm sure it's tough to find available schools. So the Tigers will play an Ohio school, and again, from what I've heard, be prepared for a battle because that school has got a pretty good tradition of strong football play. So the teams have come back out on the field. And one of the more interesting traditions here in high school football, we wind the clock down to 0, only to put 3 more minutes back up on the clock. That's one I've never quite figured out, but now that they have,
we know what to expect now.
Yeah, we know what to expect, and now that they have, we're going to bless you with some commercials.
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to WellsCountyBoys.com. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call for you as the Tigers have a 21-7 lead against the Manchester Squires. Dwayne Eskridge has accounted for all 21 points, 3 rushing touchdowns, and
3 extra points.
That's right. You have heard it. 3 extra points. Kicked extra points.
And it's clear, so Lightning cannot strike us now.
That's right. So congratulations to Dwayne. He had a great half, 80 yards on the ground for Dwayne, including a big fumble recovery when the Manchester Squires were just about ready to punch it into the end zone, that he took out of the end zone and took it back into Tiger territory. And Dwayne will kick off to the Squires. Norwood will be deep for Manchester. Tigers have kicked a couple of kickoffs out of bounds tonight. One of them got returned back in deep inside Tiger territory. So see if the Tigers can, their special teams can hold the Squires with reasonable field position. And line drive kick will be fielded at about the 7. Norwood. And held up and finally drugged down near the 32.
A whole host of Tigers there.
Manchester returned by number 2. Keelan Norwood brings the ball back out to the 32-yard line.
So Manchester football.
So Squires will set up at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, trailing 21-7. Plenty of time left in this ball game. Boy, 4.5 seconds remaining in the first half to give up that touchdown.
See if the Bluffton defense is ready to keep an eye on the Manchester offense.
That time could have tied it up at 14.
Sim, I'm going to let you keep everybody updated here for a second.
Run
throwing you into the mist here.
All right. Manchester runs around the left side.
Number 46, Clay Sellers.
Sellers, gain of 1.
Looks like 1 yard gain on the play. Be second down and 9.
So it'll be 2nd and 9.
With Ness. He's got twin receivers to each set.
We got twins on each side, one back.
And
drop back. Pass is completed to Norwood on the left side.
He's going to be short of the first down.
Short of the first down by about 1.5 yards.
About an 8-yard
gain of about
run and catch there for Norwood.
8 yards on the play. It'll be third down and 1.
Third down and 1.
On the
41-yard line. Just shy of the 42, just across the 41. So it's 3rd and 1 here for the Squires. This time they have split backs in the backfield. Looks like Gable
got split backs, two receivers to the near side.
Sellers back there. And the inside
run up them in the middle.
Gable, it looks like. Yeah, Gable.
Yep, Gable for a gain of about 12 or 13 for the first down.
By number 43, King Gable
gets the first down into Bluffton territory.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Gain of
12
12
on the first down for Manchester.
10.
First and 10.
The
ball on
Bluffton
the
47-yard line. So let's see if Squires can
lining up with split backs again, 2 receivers to the near side.
Late score by the Tigers in the first half. This time the handoff goes to Sellers.
Sellers, a gain of 1.
Up in the middle for about 2
yards. A good tackle by the defensive line of Bluffton.
9-yard line.
We have 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 8.
We have a Squire down.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Bluffton player down. Looked like it was Eskridge that was getting up slowly, but he's back up. Now the players out. Okay, that was just
So here we come. Manchester's coming up to the line. We got 2 receivers on each side, 1 back.
As the Squires have 2nd and 8.
Drops back.
Again. He's looking for
got some pressure.
Now he's going to flush. Now he's going to run. And he's got a first down at the 35-yard line. Nice job by Nessaw. He had no receivers. Good coverage upfield.
Tackle by Eskridge on the quarterback keeper coming around the right side. Still a first down for Manchester.
Nice run there by
ball on the 35-yard line.
We have Manchester's
Squires have it 1st and 10.
pressing down the field.
Bluffton 35-yard line. 9:48 and counting here in the third quarter.
Got 3 receivers on the far side.
In shotgun formation. Sellers in the backfield, and Sellers will get the handoff. No, it's fake. Ness keeps it. He rolls out and brought down.
Quarterback keeper around the left side. Looks like a gain of about 5.
Ness was able to keep it. And he was able to pick up about
second down and 4, ball on the
5 on the play. So
30-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Manchester with 2nd and 4 on the Bluffton 30-yard line.
As we got twin receivers here to the near side, one far side. And Ness is going to look. He's got a man, Norwood on. And Norwood, stiff arm, breaks it free of a tackle and gets down to the 20. Nice stiff arm out there by Norwood to get the first down.
Norwood was brought down by
inside the 20
by Eskridge.
So pickup of 11 on the play for
another first down for Manchester.
Ball on the 19-yard
on the Bluffton 19-yard line. Bluffton is struggling a little bit to slow this Manchester
we
offense
talked about
down.
this. We really wanted to see them turn away this first drive, 1st and 10 from the 19. And Manchester on the move, and they'll hand off inside. Sellers will fall forward and pick up about 4 or 5 yards. And it's going to set up second down. 8:18 to go in the third, 21-17 as Manchester inside the red zone, trying to pull within a touchdown.
Squires.
I'll give them 3.
Brown.
Second down and 7.
Again.
Twins on the near side.
Near side.
Ness will drop back to pass, looking on the far side, complete, and drugged down by the ankles. But boy, we're laying off those receivers too much, Sim. I mean,
we're just giving them a little too much cushion.
Yeah, too much, especially when you're down inside the red zone and you only need 7-8 yards for a pickup. You can't be 9 yards off the receiver. Third down and 1 now. They'll get 2 shots to pick up the first down and to set up a first and goal situation. And they'll push the pile forward. That's going to be enough for a first down, so it's going to be first and goal for Manchester.
Quarterback keeper by Bailey Ness for Manchester.
Ness was able to get the first down.
Gain of 4 yards.
Squires, first and goal now at the...
First and goal on the 6, or the 6.5, it looks like maybe.
First and goal for the Squires.
We have 3 receivers on the near side.
21-7. And the handoff to Sellers.
Sellers is in for the touchdown. Right up the middle.
Hardly touched.
Manchester carried by number 40.
And Manchester answers right back.
Results in a Manchester touchdown.
Takes it in. And
here as we open up the second half, and Manchester.
57 mark, so that's a 7-yard touchdown run. And Ness will attempt the point after here. Bailey Ness with the point after here, trying to make it a 7-point
Extra point coming up for Ness.
Snap down, the kick is
up, and kick is good, and at 6:57, 21-14, Tigers still on top.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Manchester kicks off. Eskridge will take the kick at about the 15.
Goes middle of field.
We have a flag down. Looks like the ball is...
Lane Eskridge brings the ball out close to the 28-yard line.
To the 28, a gain of 13, but there is a penalty flag. Usually in the place where...
The game, and JT Wenglikowski got some newer faces in there.
On Bluffton.
Waiting on the call on the penalty.
Indication here from the official. So it's going to be spotted for the 25.
Looks like it's against it. Block in the back from Bluffton.
So a 5-yard penalty, be at the 20-yard line. So first and 10.
Bluffton will start this offensive set from the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
6:50 remaining here in the third quarter, and the Tigers
Have two receivers on the near side. We have split backs behind Tim Davis.
Split backs back there with Davis in the backfield. And it is a handoff to Lockwood, maybe. I believe that's he's in the backfield there in the give.
Brandon Lockwood, carry for about 4 yards.
Eskridge in front of him blocking. And Lockwood was able to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
4 yards on the play.
Second and 6 at the 20.
Waiting for the call to come in. It's like two receivers on the near side. Eskridge will wind up in the slot on the right.
Lockwood in the backfield.
Eskridge comes in motion, handoff. Eskridge around the corner.
And he bounces outside.
Whoa. We have a late flag. It's like Eskridge picked up the first down on the run around the left side.
When he was well out of bounds. And this will be 15 yards tacked on at the end of the play there. It's a costly penalty by Manchester.
Personal foul on Manchester. Late hit out of bounds.
There's a late hit from the official.
15-yard penalty. Remaining run.
So
15 yards for Bluffton on the penalty. Will take the ball up to the 46-yard line of the Tigers.
So they bring it all the way up to the 46-yard line.
We have two receivers lined up on the near side with, looks like Eskridge is going in to the slot on the left, or on the right, I'm sorry. Lockwood lined up in the backfield.
I'll tell you, it's hard to stop Eskridge. He's been the man here tonight for the Tigers.
Holland
goes in motion, and we're going to have
false start on Bluffton.
On the Tigers.
False start.
A couple players
5-yard penalty.
Jumped a little bit too early. And it will be.
Bluffton got a little bit anxious on that play. So back them up to the 41-yard line, make it first and 15.
Let's see if they change the play here. Going over to the far side.
We have split backs in the backfield, two receivers wide to the right. Davis from the shotgun. Hand off to Eskridge up the middle. Oh, he's got some room. And Eskridge is gone. Eskridge counts for another 6 points for the Tigers. Right up the middle of that play. Some offensive line blocking. They opened that hole, and he just outran everybody on a scamper up the middle. So that's his fourth touchdown. He is definitely carrying the bulk of the load for the Tiger offense tonight. See if we can go 4 for 4 on our point after attempts.
So the Tigers spread the lead here as Eskridge trying to get his win back to kick this extra point.
Snap ball's down.
And it is up.
And it is good. We 4 for 4 on point after attempts, Scott.
Is there a blue moon out there? What's
something, you know?
On the Crossroads Bank scoreboard is now Bluffton 20.
Dwight Eskridge continues to get it done.
They've been working on this.
And it's paying off.
In the preseason, so.
6:03 to go in the third. Subway scoreboard, Bluffton 28, Manchester 14. We'll be right back.
is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
6:03 to go, 28-14. Dwayne Eskridge having a huge night. Well, how's it feel? First touchdown call?
Hey, that was a lot of fun.
Tigers back up by 2 touchdowns. Tigers kicking off. Line drive, kickoff, fielded at the 25, turns around, picks it off. And Tigers, and they'll start right about the 35.
About the 35, right? You know, you almost think it'd be worthwhile for the Tigers just to say, here, take the ball on the 35-yard line.
It just doesn't seem to matter. 34 is where Manchester will open up. 5:57 to go in the third. 28 points put up by the Tigers. 4 touchdowns by Dwayne Eskridge. And 4 extra points. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna expect every extra point.
We will, and that'll be something we're not used to. So
here comes Manchester, trips on the near side. Single receiver on the far side. And they'll hand off up the middle and into the Bluffton backfield again. Shepard, big yardage, picks up 13.
Manchester carried by number 22, Josh Shepard.
And Tigers are going to need another stop. They're going to need at least one more defensive stop here.
Yep, they're going to need to tighten the defense up.
So Shepard, you get the sense maybe that defensive line is starting to tire a little bit.
It's early in the season yet, and it's a brand new defensive line from last year.
Ness drops back, throws, and right off the chest of Norwood. Boy, I tell you what, there would have been some yak after that play. Norwood, had he caught that in stride.
There was a lot of green in between.
Yes, there was. So Tigers get a break, 2nd down and 10. This is a big play here. If you can, if they go to the air and you can deny them, now you set up 3rd down and 10 in their own territory. They'll go trips on the near side. Norwood far on the far side. They pretty much always go on the Norwood in the air. And they'll keep it on the ground. And Tigers, yes, nice job. They tripped them up. Shepard will pick up a few, but that's going to set up 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
Moore had a nice tackle there.
So Colton Moore, they're going to call it 3rd and 6. So 3rd and 6. Norwood will be wide on the near side. And they're looking to the far side, looking across the middle, and threw it behind them. And boy, will they go for it here on 4th down? You may have to go for it, down by 2 touchdowns. But it looks like they're going to bring out the punt unit. And this is where you need to be careful on a fake punt.
Yep, we've seen
you're on
that
this
many
side.
times.
You're on the Bluffton side of the field. They need 6 yards. You've got your quarterback as your punter, so you've got some skills guys out there, and you just got to be headsy and not allow that. And the other thing is you can't give up a penalty here because a 5-yard penalty now makes it 4th and 1. So you got to stay disciplined Now watch, they've got it bunched up on this side, and they will kick it away, end over end kick. And Eskridge will pick it up and drop immediately at the 10. But that's okay.
Yep, that's better than on the 2, like where it was heading.
Right. And more importantly, we got the football back, 4:53 to go in the third.
Nice job, downfield coverage by the Squires.
And now you just need to try to pick up some field position here. Don't want to go 3 and out. You want to pick up a few first downs and move field position back into your favor. 28-14 Tigers.
Ball game out here today.
And Davis will bring his crew out. 1st and 10 from the 10. Or call it from the 11. From the 11. Back split, Twins on the near side. Davis looking things over. Will keep it on the ground, hands off to Hohola, trying to find some room, breaks a tackle, and might pick up a couple yards. But got out of some trouble. Will move the sticks forward a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Pick up a yard on his second effort.
So Hohola for a yard.
4:22 and counting here in the third quarter.
Lockwood will be the lone back. Trips on the near side.
As we have
Eskridge not on the field right now. And Davis will roll right. He's got Morgan open. And he'll be drugged down near the 18. I'll tell you what, that throw was a little bit late, Sim. And that defender had a little bit of beat on that ball. He's got to pick up Marcus a little earlier and get that throw off. So 3rd and 3.
Marcus has been open on that little
He's been open
every time.
But that defender kind of knows that play is coming, and you.
18-yard line, so it's 3rd and 3 now for the.
So here we go, big 3rd down situation, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3
from the 18.
Shotgun formation, split backs. As Eskridge back in there.
Eskridge. He'll get to the outside, pick up the first down and more. Tries to catch the corner. 1 yard to beat. 1 man to beat down the sideline. He's gone. Wade Eskridge from the 18. 82 yards. Tacked up. Touchdown number 5. Well, you know once he turns the corner, you better have the angle, or he will be gone. And Eskridge.
This shows you.
He is deceptively fast.
You got me pretty proud of what you did to stop this kid.
Will come out and try another extra point.
As Eskridge can't
34-14.
Touchdown. And once he hit that outside, he was not going to be caught. He put on the.
Davis will come out to hold. 5 touchdowns for Dwayne.
Nobody was going to catch him.
There's a reason he's number 1 in state on the track field.
Yes, it is. He has such acceleration on that as he gets around that corner.
5 touchdowns. Let's see if I can. Hey, Scott, how many yards Dwayne have? 15 for 228. There you go. Dwayne Eskridge, 228 on 15 carries. Snap, the hold, the kick is up. And no! All good things must come to an end. Subway scoreboard, 3:13 to go. Tigers 34, Manchester 14. We'll be back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
TW Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. TW Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
3:13 to go in the third. 34-14. Dwayne Eskridge, 228 yards with 15 carries.
He was probably a little tired after that 82-yard little jog there that he missed that extra point.
Decorian will kick it off. A squib kick fielded at the 25. Norwood picks it up, and he is drugged down at
the 35.
Maybe the 36.
Yeah, I think we'll give him the 36.
But close enough to the 35.
It's a nice shoestring tackle by Walborn there.
And we do have some score updates for you, so let me get you some score updates. Southern Wells at halftime over Fremont, 42-7. Raiders looking for win number 2. Woodland, 42-0 against Prairie Heights. And Leo, 44-0 against Angola. So there's your stats, and a quick pass out into the flats, complete, and drugged down.
Making the catch as first.
Look like Hilton and Hohola in on that tackle.
I think that's the first pass that's been caught by someone other than Norwood. First down catch, 1st and 10 from the Manchester 48. 2:55 to go in the third. And handoff to the man in motion, cuts inside, will pick up the first down, and more. Gable near a first down. Takes it into Bluffton territory to the 45, 46, 44. And Manchester on the move. A lot of football still left to play. 2:26 left to go on the clock. This game is
near the 2-minute mark here.
It's 9 o'clock. We're not even in the fourth quarter. It's not moving along real fast. Twins either side right now. And Ness will keep it and catches the corner. First down and more. Pushed out of bounds. He's going to be inside the 30.
Inside the 30-yard line, so
first down, Squires.
Squires not going away. Busted play, and
picks up about 16 on the play to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, and one of the things that happens when you get those quick scores like that, the defense hardly gets any time to rest. They're right back out on the field. We talked that maybe they've been getting a little tired in the last drive.
Are marching, trailing by 20. 3 scores down here.
Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. Ness again, dropping back, throws on the quick slant, throws it behind the intended receiver.
Intended receiver was Trick up there.
Looking for Trick, but no good. It'll be second down and 10.
Intended for Remington Trick. Incomplete. Bring up second down and 10
for Manchester.
Second and 10 from the Tiger 29. 5 touchdowns by Dwayne Eskridge. 228 yards by Dwayne. Tigers up by 20 right now. 2 minutes to go. We're in the third.
Shotgun formation looks like Sellers in the back.
Inside handoff, big hole, shut down. Colton Moore on the tackle.
It's like a gain of maybe 3 or 4.
3.
Ball spotted at the 26, 7.
Scoreboard will call it 3rd and 6. They'll have 2 shots to get it.
Both touchdowns for the Squires in this ball game.
Stacked up on the near side. And they'll hand off, and Ness will keep it up the middle, and he's going to find the end zone touchdown. Boy, they bit on that.
By Ness.
They bit the fake, and Ness all alone into the end zone. 34-20. Hang on, folks.
Committed to the runner on
Plenty of time.
Ness went right up the middle on the.
That's where they loaded up that near side sim, and they faked that. This time they faked that handoff.
And it
the
was
Tigers
a good
bit,
that.
and Ness had nobody near him up the middle.
And that makes it a 34-20 ball game.
So here comes the extra point attempt. Snap the hold. The kick is up. And the upright. No good. At 1:16 to go. Tigers will hold on to a 14-point lead. Subway scoreboard. Tigers 34, Manchester 20. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
1:16 to go. Manchester strikes back. Cuts the lead to 14, keeping the pressure on. Eskridge will be deep. Do you think they kick the ball to Dwayne? I don't think so. Expect a pooch kick right around the 30. And a pooch kick. Picked up at the 35, spins forward to 40, still on his feet. And the pile will push him forward to the 45, 46, 47. Who was that, Sim?
Was it Hilton, I believe.
Ball is returned for the Tigers by number 55.
Yep, Matt Hilton. That's a lineman's dream, you know. You see the ball in the air, and you're going, I'm running this baby back.
I'm not just dropping on it. I'm going to pick it up and go, you know.
So good field position for the Tigers, and boy, Tigers got to keep answering back here. Eskridge back on the field. Back split, twins to the near side. And Davis will go back to the ground. And a nice pickup to Lockwood. He'll cross midfield into Manchester territory. And to the Squire 48. Under a minute to go as the third quarter winds down. 34-20. Dwayne Eskridge, 5 touchdown runs.
48-yard line.
Second down and 5 for Bluffton.
Bluffton, no hurry here on this play. As they guarantee they will use almost.
Tigers want to run as much time off the clock as they possibly can. Eskridge, first down and more. Eskridge will move the sticks. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to move the sticks. First and 10 Tigers from the Manchester 40.
And I imagine that will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They really don't need to run a play here.
Yep, that will be the last play of the quarter. So they will run the quarter out. I'm going to try to get a
20 seconds, so they're just going to let it wind
score
down
from the Norwell game.
End the third quarter here.
So let's go to commercial break. Subway scoreboard, Tigers 34, Squires 20. We'll be back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and of course convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern, Bluffton, Decatur,
Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's not always about speed. It's not always about sponsors. It's not always about glamour. It's about getting the job done right. No matter what you have to push, pull, or move, New Holland and your local dealers are ready to help you finish like a champion. New Holland.
Welcome back. WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers up by 14, 34-20. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call for you. And what we've been calling all night is Dwayne Eskridge.
He's been unstoppable tonight.
He has been unstoppable. 5 touchdowns, over 230 yards now. Tigers once again in Manchester territory. Ball resting on the 40. It's 1st and 10 as we put up 12 minutes left to go in the ball game. Southern Wells Raiders up big right now. Woodland up big. Leo up big. We're trying to get a Norwell score. Tigers up by 14, 34-20, 1st and 10. And Davis in the shotgun again. And Davis will keep it himself. Finds a seam. Tripped up. Boy, I thought he might have broke
Looked
that.
like he was going to keep going.
I think someone just got his foot, but he'll pick up 5. So a nice 5-yard pickup by Davis. 2nd down and 5 from the 35.
And pick up 5. Just started the 4th quarter here.
Tigers will have South Adams next week. That'll be here.
Split back there with Davis.
2nd and 5.
Handed off to
Eskridge.
Again will bounce out and
He picks up the first. Eskridge another 7 yards. So tack some more onto his total.
Inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line.
He's got to be getting close to the 250 mark at this point.
Now over 230 yards in this ball game.
1st and 10 from the 28.
1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Clock nearing 11 minutes. Tigers up by 14, 34-20. And again, Davis very willing to let that clock wind down as far as possible. It's at 6 seconds on the clock. He'll snap it with 3. Lockwood falls down, slips. Feet go out from Underwood. Lockwood maybe gets a yard.
You don't see someone slip on the turf.
Well, I was going to say, it's not poor field conditions.
It's not poor field conditions. So he must have seen a hole that wasn't there and tried to make a cut. And
actually, they're going to mark it right at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down and 10. Lockwood, Eskridge, split behind Davis.
Again, Davis in the backfield.
Wallborn wide on the near side. Eskridge through the hole and up near the 20. So he's going to pick up about 9.
Maybe 7 on the play.
The offensive line the offensive line has been opening up some nice holes.
They've done a nice job. Give him 7. It's 3rd and 3, but this is 4-down territory.
Tigers, give him 7.
And if I'm Coach Huggins, I just keep it on the ground. Let your backs do the work.
Eskridge in the backfield with Davis.
3rd down and 3.
Receivers near side, single receiver far side. Again, Manchester shows blitz, and they hit Eskridge at the line of scrimmage, but he's able.
He fights his way forward, and it's going to be close to a 1st down.
Looks like they're marking him on the 20.
So he's going to be a yard short.
Run by Eskridge. Manchester brought the blitz again.
They're starting the blitz. A run blitz, 17 seconds on the clock. I'd like to see a quick pitch.
4th and 1.
4th and 1.
4th and 1 here for the Tigers. Again,
Davis will try to draw them off sides. and they're going to call a timeout. So timeout called. Coach Huggins tried to draw the offside, so we'll be back.
The new Kaler Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, 4th and 1 from the 20, and Sim, you and I talked about it off the air. I'd really like to see the Tigers have some sort of I formation here where they put Eskridge deep and, give him the visibility of what's going on defensively and, give him the option to maybe cut a run off.
Yeah, let him pick where he wants to go.
Put him 7 yards deep or something.
Yep.
But they're going to stay in that shotgun formation in the twin back set. 4th and 1 from the 20. Tigers need a yard to keep this going. And watch the blitz again here defensively. And there they do the run blitz, but Eskridge is going to pick up the first down. So nice job by the line and Dwayne Eskridge picking up that critical yard. And they will move the sticks, and this drive will continue.
Yeah, anytime that offensive line can end up past the first down marker on a 4th and 1, that makes it a lot easier for the running back.
Yep. So they'll move the sticks. As soon as the sticks get set, clock will start back up. 8:44 to go.
Clock as their ally here for the Tigers.
And Davis will let this thing wind down to about the 4-second mark. And
on 1st and 10 at the 18 of Manchester.
Eskridge will now line up in the slot on the near side. So twins either side, Lockwood in the backfield.
Here comes a man in motion. That's a Vola.
And high snap, and we'll get a flag on the play.
So we got a false start on the Tigers. So a false start here. For Bluffton.
So Tigers on the false start will push them back 5. And, boy, you just hate to see penalties down here inside the red zone.
After the penalty, that'll bring 1st down and 15 for the Tigers.
All in all, Bluffton's played pretty well.
Pretty well, yes, they have.
Tonight, but there's been a couple of them that have cost them.
Yep. So now it's going to be 1st and 15. And boy, you score here, it's just it's probably over, But if you don't score,
there's still time.
And the handoff goes to Eskridge.
Eskridge runs into a pile. He's going to get about 4 back.
Line there, and then he picks up about
carries by Eskridge for 4 yards on the play.
Down to the 20.
So that's going to set up 2nd down and 11.
11 down.
Clock under 8 minutes. Again, we got 4 downs to pick it up, so I don't know, Sam. Do you stay on the ground?
I think with 2nd and 11, I think you might try one into the air.
And Davis gets a snap.
And Lockwood cuts it inside on the outside hash. And he's going to be close to a 1st down, but it's going to be a little bit short. I like that call.
That was it.
Because they got the linebackers blitzing. They go to Lockwood off the hash. And he kind of gets by the blitzing
they
tacklers.
Came too far upfield, and he was able to get around them.
So 3rd and 3 for the Tigers.
Tigers with 7 05 and counting here remaining
Eskridge
in this fourth quarter.
is going to be on the left side of Davis, so he's going to be on the near side, the short side.
Lockwood and Eskridge in the backfield.
And they'll give it to Dwayne. Dwayne cuts through the middle, could find it in the end zone again. He does. Eskridge for the score.
Just gets in the end zone.
Touchdown number 6.
Run is 6th of this ball game. At the 6:47 mark.
I'll tell you what. Give credit to that line. That line is giving him some
well. They're giving him a chance to get downfield without getting hit in the backfield.
Yep.
Now he will have
and they've done just enough away from Dwayne to keep it a little bit off balance. It's been pretty nice job calling the game. Eskridge will come in.
After hitting his first 5 in the ball game.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and
it is
good!
We're 5 of 6.
5 of 6. Subway scoreboard, Tigers 41. Manchester 20. And we will be back. That's your Subway scoreboard.
The Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition, and their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles.
6:47 left to go in the ballgame. Scott Menser, Sim Kipfer on the call. Dwayne Eskridge, 22 for 267. That is not a bad night.
That's not a bad night. Looks like we have a Tiger down, though.
We do have a Tiger down. Hey, we got a score update. Woodland has wrapped up their game against Prairie Heights. 63-0 is your final. Woodland taking care of the Prairie Heights Panthers. And looks like...
Never good when they call people out to carry someone off the field. That's Sean McElvoy.
We've called his name a few times tonight.
We have. He's been an anchor of that offensive line, too, Lee.
He has, yeah. It looks like he's
coming off rather gingerly.
Not putting any weight on that left foot or right foot.
We can hope it's nothing serious.
Well, he's putting a little weight on it right now, so that's good to see. Well, you're kind of at that point in the game, Sim, where you kind of want to finish strong, but you don't want to get any of your starters hurt.
You don't want to get anyone hurt at this point. With 6:47 left, it's going to be pretty tough for Manchester to come back.
So if you're coach, when do you start pulling some of your key guys in a game that's probably settled right now?
All right, we had a little bit of a delay out here.
22 for 267.
267. It's a very good night for Mr. Eskridge.
and 5 extra points.
Count them, a handful. 5 extra
That might be
points.
more extra points than we kicked the entire year last year. I think we should look up that stats. Total extra points kicked last year.
That we may have made more than we attempted last year.
Yeah, that could be true too. Squib kick fielded at the 39.
You know, if the defense can just buy us a little bit of time here.
By number 58, Landon Clark.
So they'll open up on the 39. 6:45 to go. Tigers up by 21. Both teams came into the game 0-1. Manchester opened up against Mississinawa, lost by 7. Tigers opened against Northfield, fell 34-18. We do have a final from Heritage. Heritage knocks off Norwell 12-7 is your final. Knights fall to 0-2. And it's going to be false start on Manchester. You like our little flag?
I've just now saw that.
Yeah, we're getting pretty fancy here on the Voice Sports Network.
We are. We've moved up.
Yeah, well, you know. I just have to remember to click it and then click it off. Norwood with the big reception, still on his feet, bouncing off Tigers. He'll get to midfield. And, you know, one of the great things about calling Bluffton games is we have the Bluffton stat crew right next to us every game. We just got the official confirmation. Last year, we kicked 3 extra points.
All year.
Which I think might be 2 more than we kicked all the previous year. So I think we may have kicked more extra points in this game than we've kicked in the last 2 years. So I don't know if the stat crew can go back that far, but
we might be asking a little much.
And the runner falls down. You can't get back up in high school football. Once you're down, you're down. Not like the pros, where if you're not touched, you can get back up.
He wanted to get up pretty bad and keep going. But.
So Sellers falls down, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Clock coming down to the 6-minute mark. 41-20. Eskridge, 267 yards on 22 carries. Trips on the near side, on the short side. And he'll drop back the pass. He'll throw into the flat. It's complete. But Tigers on it quickly. Is that Colton Moore out there?
Colton Moore.
I'll tell you what, Colton's done a nice job tonight, too.
He has. He's played some very good defense out on the outside.
Number 43, Kane Gable, for a short 1-yard gain.
So 1-yard reception.
Number 4 for the Tigers.
3rd down and 9.
Not much there, only about a half a yard.
Evidently, he must have gotten out of bounds because the clock stopped. We'll bring out triplets on the near side. And handoff in the backfield. No, he kept it. Ness. Boy, I tell you what, he had me faked out. Had Tigers faked out.
Both, so.
I think we had the whole press box faked out. And he'll take it all the way down to the 35. 1st and 10 for Manchester. They'll move the sticks.
15 yards on the play results in a first down for Manchester. 1st and 10.
And Ness has done a nice job on that several times tonight.
Another fine run and a nice fake there by.
So 1st and 10 Squires from the 36.
For the first down for the Squires.
And Squires not going away. And this time it will go to Shepard, and he'll be drugged down from behind after he picks up about 3. So 2nd down and 7.
A host of Tigers in on that tackle. So.
2nd and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play will be 2nd down and 7.
Be spotted inside the 35 at the 33-yard
line. At the 33-yard
so again, score wrap-ups. Woodland wins big, 63-0. Heritage takes care of Norwell, 12-7. Southern Wells was up big. Leo was up big. Tigers up by 21. Ness drops back the pass, and it's going to be knocked down by a Tiger defender.
Who had their hand on them.
Knocked down at the
Incomplete. Bring up third down.
I thank Dalton Craig for running the camera tonight. He's done a nice job.
Down and 7 for the Squires.
Ball on the 33, 3rd and 7, 4:43 left. Clock stops after the incomplete pass.
3 trips to the near side. Ness in the backfield, joined there by Shepard. Norwood, the lone receiver on the far
Ness
side.
comes back out. He's got Norwood on the near side. He'll keep it himself, pulls it down. He'll fight his way forward, but short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down and about 3.
This would be a huge stop if we can hold them here on defense. This would cement the game for sure.
It would be a nice way to close out the game.
Yep.
You know,
the defense make a nice 4th-down stop.
So see if the Tigers can hold here. 4th and 3 from the 30. Twins either side. I bet Ness keeps it himself. And he will pull it down, and the Tigers will pull him down. And the Tigers will force the turnover on downs. And nice job. I mean, the defenders had the receivers locked up.
Yep, the defensive line had a good push coming upfield.
And they wrapped them up, and they brought them down. And good work by the Tigers defense. And now you may see some guys get a rest. Davis will come out. He will lead the team, but we're going to see some new skill positions out there.
It looks like they may have to bring out the... Nope, that's not the...
Pohola will be out there.
Walborn's here on the near side.
Okay, so pretty much the first unit other than Dwayne. I thought maybe they'd bring in some other reserves, but Davis keeps him himself, spins away from a defender, and he'll be down. Ball pops out, but he'll be down at the 35. He'll pick up about 5.
Keep the clock running, that's the main thing.
Yep. They're clicking off 22 seconds at a shot here. This will take it down to about 3 minutes. So Hola and Walborn, I believe, on the near side. Marcus Morgan on the far side. I'm not quite sure who else is in the backfield right now. But they'll hand it off, goes wide, cuts it into the hash mark, and first down. Got Lockwood, Sim?
I don't believe so. See if we can catch a number when he stands up here.
For the Tigers, number...
That was Lockwood.
It is Lockwood. Okay, the other runner's number 34.
First down. Ball is on the Tigers' 41-yard line. Tackle on the play by number...
That would be Everett Johnson.
So 2:40 to go and counting. 1st and 10 Tigers. And this will wrap things up. Tigers will even up their record at 1-1. Hand off to Everett Johnson, and he picks up 4. So 2nd down and 6, and the Tigers continue to pound the ground here.
They're doing exactly what they need to do.
Yes, they are.
Pick up 3, 4, 5 at a time. And
number 34, Everett Johnson.
Everett Johnson for 5 yards, so Everett gets in the book.
On the Tiger 46-yard line.
Again, Southern Wells Raiders were on their way to a victory. Norwell has lost tonight. And Tigers finishing up their first W. Johnson for 2.
Number 34, Everett Johnson. Gain of 3 yards on the play.
3rd down and about 3 yards to go.
The 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers.
Ball at the 48. They got to get inside Manchester territory to the 49 for the first down.
They can run the clock out after that.
This will take it down close to a minute.
Manchester will use their timeouts at this point, down by 3 scores.
Davis again will hand off to Johnson. He's going to try to get to the outside. Get some nice blocking out there.
Yeah, he did.
First down yardage for Everett Johnson, and now I think we can go in victory formation and do a couple kneel downs, and
that will be the game.
That will be the game.
Bluffton played a very good game on both sides of the ball tonight.
Well, we're going to credit this game, 1, to Dwayne Eskridge, and 2 to Sim Kipfer, because he's 1 for 1.
I am. You're right. Seeing how I missed last week.
So if he just would have shown up last week, there wasn't any room. Trust me, no room last week for anybody else. The victory formation in play, and the Tigers will take a kneel. And the Bluffton Tigers, with a very nice 41-20 victory here against Manchester, and they will wrap this game up and get ready for the Starfires next week. And
they'll have to be ready for some deception in that game. That's one thing.
What are they bringing back? Do you remember who South Adams had?
Oh,
were they pretty senior laden last year?
They had a few seniors, but they had a bunch of juniors coming back. Lefevre will be coming back.
Okay, well, Lefevre's coming back, so they'll be tough.
That'll be a tough game. He's a very good quarterback.
All right, let's take a timeout. We'll be back with your post-game show in just a few minutes.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us to make personal banking easy. That's right, easy. With free online banking, a free bill pay service, a free Visa check card, free mobile banking, and, of course, convenient locations and ATMs. Actually, our employee-owned community bank has been making life easier for our customers since 1891. It's what generations of folks have come to expect. For personal banking, you can depend on us to make it easy. First Bank of Bern. Bern, Bluffton, Decatur, Kokomo, Peru, Portland, and Van Wert. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The new Kayla Nickel Foundation Family YMCA, 550 West Dustman Road in Bluffton, is now open and invites you to stop by and take a tour of the new facility. When you join the Y, you're not just a member of a facility, you're part of a community, surrounded by friends as well as caring and knowledgeable staff. Here are just a few of the benefits of joining the Y. Professionally trained staff support, the opportunity to bring guests, plus various youth programs. You don't want to miss out on all your local YMCA has to offer. To learn more, visit fwymca.org.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Well, a huge game for Dwayne Eskridge. He goes 22 carries for 267 yards, and just look down the scoring summary. It's Eskridge.
It sounds like you're stuttering. So
I'm not stuttering. It does sound like it. 7 touchdowns tonight. He was 6 touchdowns, 5 extra points, 5 for 6 from the extra. I'm still trying to figure out if that's more extra points in the last 2 years. Did we? I don't remember
that
many.
Either. I'd have been in the stands for those games, but
I don't know. I think I want to throw a flag on that stat call. 2 years. I think that's 3 years ago, Scott. You're going back too far. 2014. 19 extra
no
points,
kidding.
Kicked extra points, not 2-point conversions. Wow. All right. Can't argue with the stat man. All right, here's some final stats. Tigers, 22 first downs, 53 rushes for 355 yards, 90 yards through the air. Total offense tonight, 445 yards. For Manchester, 307 total yards, 221 on the ground, 86 in the air. Eskridge, again, 22 carries for 267. Davis, 10 carries for 39. Lockwood, 10 carries for 38. Now that's not bad production. I mean, you're getting almost 4 yards a carry from your quarterback and Lockwood. So not bad, and that's what really opens Dwayne up a little bit, because you got to respect those guys. Receiving tonight, Eskridge 4 receptions for 39, Trey 2 for 35, Marcus 2 for 16. But really, in the second half, they didn't have to put the ball in the air.
No, they were running clock pretty much all the second half, and they kept control of the game. And if you look at the time of possession, that really shows.
Yeah, good point. Time of possession tonight, Tigers 31 minutes 25 seconds, Manchester 16 minutes, 35 seconds. And Eskridge from 3, Eskridge from 20, Eskridge from 1, Eskridge from 59, Eskridge from 82, and Eskridge from 11. Tigers drives netting 62, 62, 64, 80, 89, and 53. Those were the drives. Tigers 7 in the first, 14 in the second, 13 in the third, 7 in the fourth. Manchester 7 in the first, 13 in the second. They did not score in the second half. Defensively tonight, DeCorian Eskridge, 7 tackles tonight, 3 solo, 4 assists. Trey Hohola, 7 tackles, 3 solo, 4 assists. Miguel Arriaga.
Yeah.
We'll mess
that one up before
5 solo, 1 assist for 6. And Colton Moore, 5 tackles, 3 solo, 2 assists. So good job defensively tonight. Tigers had some big stops. They had a big fumble recovery. Again, that was Dwayne Eskridge with a fumble recovery, came in a key time. Just a little bit of good everywhere you look. And really it's got to be something positive going into conference play next week, and they'll face a tough South Adams team. It doesn't get easy. We got South Adams, then we go to Woodland. Woodland pick up a 63-0 win today against Prairie Heights, and then we come back home to Southern Wells.
Yeah, so it'll be a tough couple games there with South Adams and Woodland.
But I think if you're Bluffton right now, you got young lines both offensively and defensively, and if you're this offensive line, you got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, your confidence level right now has got to be much, much higher than it was coming off that Northfield game.
Yeah, they did very well tonight. They made, the offensive line made some good pushes back into the defense, opened up some very nice holes, for Dwayne to run through. And even the other backs, like you were saying, they were picking up 4 yards on a carry. And, you get your second and third backs being able to pick up yardage like that, it makes a defense have to wonder where the ball's going.
Now for our most difficult decision of the night, Sim, the New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game. Let's struggle with this one for a minute.
Should we draw straws?
I think the edge has got to go to probably Dwayne.
Yeah, I think you're probably
go
right
that direction. 267 yards, 6 touchdowns, 5 extra points. Accounts for every point on the Bluffton scoreboard tonight. Dwayne Eskridge, tack in a fumble recovery, and even a couple of nice blocks in the backfield. Dwayne did a little bit of everything today. And Western Michigan has got to be looking at this archive on the Voice Sports Network and feeling pretty good about their young recruit.
I think they do. They'll watch him all year and probably be very happy with the choice they made to take him on as a football player at Western Michigan.
Well, thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. I want to thank Sim in his debut here on the Voice Sports Network. Got the call, a touchdown run, and everything. And got to love that. And just a reminder, subscribe to our YouTube channel and be automatically entered into movie ticket giveaways, either the Goodrich Theater in Huntington or the Cinema Center in Fort Wayne. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Scott Menser and Sim Kipfer on WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers win this one 41-20 over the Manchester Squires. Thanks for joining us. Have a great weekend.